Hey Duffsters, so today I'm talking about there's a video going around. It's been on the news and it's been all over the internet. I saw it on Twitter um, and YouTube. There's this guy, a father named Stu Chaifetz, and his son Aiden is a special needs student, and it's a little kid. Couple years old. I think it's 5 or 6 years old, little kid. And Aiden's in elementary school, so he's fairly young. And the father ran into one of Aiden's classmates in the grocery store, and the classmate told the father that Aiden cries a lot in school. So the father was curious to why this is going on, because his son is happy and playful and great at home. So he put a recording device on his son to record what was going on in the school, and what he basically heard were the teachers basically talking about how they got drunk the night before, how they were they were happy that there was no school on Saturday and Sunday because they didn't like being there. And the worst part was when they started talking about, they started bullying these kids. Now these kids, you have to understand, these aren't regular students, these are special needs kids. So they're kids that can report these things to the school, and really, the school isn't really gonna take what these kids have to say because of their disabilities. And it's it's a disgusting. I'm not surprised. Let me tell you why I'm not surprised. There's 2 movies I saw. I ordered them. I tried to order them from Amazon, couldn't get it. I got it from Skites.com because Amazon didn't ship it. It was The Lottery and Waiting for Superman. I saw both of them, and it pretty much explains the unions, for the way the unions work for teachers, and just how unfortunately the unions protect bad teachers as well as good teachers. So there's really, and I believe it's the same thing at the post office, there really is no incentive, and a lot of places where you have certain unions, it's the same. There's no incentive to be a good teacher. There's no incentive to be a good educator, because across the board, the good and the bad teachers are rewarded the same. So why would you try harder? Why would you be a good teacher? There are a lot of good teachers still out there, but when you listen to the recording, and I'm linking it to this guy's video, when you listen to the recording, how they bully this little child, telling him he can't go home, he can't see his dad, calling the child a bastard. Let me tell you, if that was my child, let me tell you, lady, if I had children and that was my child, you wouldn't have to worry about the teachers union. You'd have to call the police and make sure I don't beat your ass, because if that was my motherfucking child, whew, I would have taken her to what? I have a cat. I can't imagine having children. So yeah, and it was a teacher's aide. The teacher's aide got fired. And the reason why I think the teacher's aide got fired is because she's not protected by a union. She's a teacher's aide. So the teacher's aide was fired. The teacher who made the comment, and the father knows the name of the teacher. Why he doesn't publish it? He's a better man than me. The father who knows the teacher, he did not put the woman's name on blast. He just wants an apology. He doesn't want to sue. He doesn't want money. Again, much better than me. He just wants an apology from this woman, and he wants her to be fired or to quit. But she's at a different school. This woman's at a different school teaching. Hello, someone else, possibly your kids. She's teaching somebody else's kids. So I'm just gonna have to save for private school, I guess, because my kid, if I ever have children, which you see movies that, you see videos like this, and again, I don't want children, because it's just, this is what can happen in public schools because they're protected by unions and teachers get away with raw murder. So yeah, the video is linked below, but it's disgusting. He has a change.org petition. I have signed it. Well, I urge you to get the facts, look it through. If you want to sign it, sign it. I recommend it because he's got the evidence, which is the video, the recordings, which he's posted, and they have not fired this teacher. Nothing's happened to her, which the best thing to do is just be done with unions in school. Unions in schools, in my opinion, do not work. Anything service-based, where you're dealing with other human beings, healthcare, firefighting, teaching, unions don't work. Unions work in manufacturing jobs. They don't work, in my opinion, in schools. Unions do not work in schools. Unions do not work where it's care to care, where it's care to care. A person cares for another person, and that's hospitals, firefighters, kids. They do not. They work in manufacturing jobs and business to businesses specifically. Yeah, it's disgusting. So take a look below. Let me know what you think. But I'm not surprised because I saw the lottery and I saw Waiting for Superman, where these teachers are protected and they get away with murder. They get away with murder because they know they're tenured. They know that tomorrow they can show up and nothing will happen to them. Can you imagine if you and me would be fired so quick? Because I come from a corporate background where it's very PC. You can't even say Merry Christmas. You have to say Happy Holidays. It's very PC. So this woman, this witch, calls this child a bastard. She's drunk. She comes in drunk, and she can't get fired. It's disgusting. You know, and I'm for unions because unions. A lot of the things we have in the corporate world, unions helped give us, workers' compensation and all these things. So I'm for unions. I'm just not for unions protecting people like this, because then you're going to have somebody like Rush Limbaugh or someone come out and say, you know, see how the unions are ruining America? And it kind of has a point because, so... Yeah, I mean, I know this has turned into an anti-union tirade, and it is about Aiden, but I feel like this happened to this child because of the unions, and it can happen to another child because of the unions, because this woman is still employed. This woman is still working. So, okay, you guys. So please let me know what you think. Let me know, I mean, if you have a child in school, if that child's ever been bullied by a teacher, or if they've ever been bullied in general, and then, you know, the school and the teachers can't do anything because they don't want to get involved. Please let me know. Put it in the notes. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye. Private school. You're going to private school. That's where you're going. Private school. That's right. If anybody even gives you a dirty eye, I'm going to be pissed off. Just pissed off, sir. Pissed off. So pissed off.